Time starts now. Okay, we are on the porch of Asker Seilforening. Day one of the Speed Camp 2018 is about to go down in the history books. I have Nigel Young and Prof Maurice O'Connell with me here. Could you just, how was your day, by the way?
Our day was a great day, actually, Jens. We expected there to be rain and quite a
possibly
lot of wind
snow.
And possibly snow this morning. And actually, when we went sailing, there was no snow and no rain, and actually not too much wind. So the day was a really, really good day for training, and it was a really, really good day. We had 2 sessions on the water, and we had 13 boats. And I think everybody had a lot of fun, and hopefully everybody learned something. So it was a good day.
Yeah. And Nigel?
Good evening, Jens.
Good evening. How was your day out at the sea?
Well, I was just thinking back, actually, because we've known each other 1 or 2 years now, and we've often been talking about the training for the Melges fleet and coming to Norway. And I know this. I think this is the second speed camp. Is that right?
This is the second speed camp.
So Prof did the first speed camp on his own, and I think that he did a fantastic job. All the reports that I read for the first speed camp were really good, and I was lucky enough to get invited for the second one, and it's been really, really good. I think if you look at the Melges 24 class, it's been around a long time, and it started off in quite a Corinthian way. And then it built and built and built, and it got to the pinnacle of professional sailing in sports boats. And now I think it's still at that peak, but in a smaller number. And the Corinthian side of the Melges 24 class has become more and more important. And I think it's really nice actually to do this sort of training. And you don't get enough time as a Corinthian sailor to do this style of training and coaching, and to get the opportunity to give a little bit back, because I've been sailing in this class for so long, and we've done some of this before, but nothing like the speed camp. And to work with Prof and yourself and Jürgen and all the sailors here has been really good. It's actually been a fantastic day.
Yeah, and I would, my motivation to organize such a thing is to build on the knowledge of a class and how to move the sailing of a Melges 24, which obviously over time have changed. I think all of the 13 boats made a great effort out there, not only to travel to Asker, but also to be here. And could you say some words about the response to the coaching? I mean, for me, I'm looking at the videos, which has been immensely helpful. I see a lot of progression on the team during only one day. How would you look at that or describe that?
It's interesting. I see a lot of progression in the teams even from this time last year, which was really, really encouraging. And throughout the day today, we saw a lot of people who were taking on board a lot of the advice and the help that we were giving them. And as the day went on, they were getting better and better and better. So it's a credit to all the sailors that have come here to Askøy for the speed camp. I mean, I think I met one team that have driven 9 hours from Kristiansand.
Yeah.
To come here for the
possibly
weekend.
A bit less, but still quite an effort.
And obviously they've got to drive back as well.
Yeah.
So it was a huge effort.
Yeah.
And it's a big effort because, as you know, with your timetable, Jens, we start at 7 o'clock in the morning for breakfast, and we have the briefing at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we go on the water at 9 o'clock, and then we come in, and then we go back out again, and we come ashore for 6 o'clock. And then we have the debriefing, dinner at 8, and then we have another talk after dinner tonight. So it's a huge effort by everybody, and I think it's a real sign of the strength of the class that everybody comes to an event like this.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
And just a couple of words about tomorrow. What are your hopes for tomorrow?
I think tomorrow
It's going to be lighter, obviously, so it's a
Yeah.
different kind of groove, the different kind of focus,
Yeah.
more weight, possibly,
Well,
stuff
we,
like that.
we were going to do we did a lot of on rig tune today
Yeah,
in the classroom, and what we would like to do tomorrow is do a practical rig tune session
On the
board,
dock,
on
yep.
the dock.
yeah,
I think that would be very good, and also we can talk about some boat handling techniques sitting in the boat,
yeah,
which I think would be really good as well. The wind is supposed to be quite light tomorrow, very light.
yeah,
So we will get out and we'll have one session,
Yep.
probably a little bit of a longer session because people need to come in a little bit early and de-rig.
yeah,
And I think that we can do some exercises tomorrow on acceleration and deceleration,
yeah,
using body weight, really practicing rolling the boat in the jibes and the tacks, and just generally being very sensitive in terms of how you move around the boat and the light stuff. So that's probably what we'll do tomorrow.
I have one question for both of you.
Yeah.
I will start with Nigel. What was the moment of the day for you?
Oh, there's a big
Putting
question
you on
now.
the spot.
Moment of the day
Yeah.
was probably letting out the bones of 1 kilometre of string to try and get the boy to stay still. It's so deep
Yeah.
out here. I mean, I actually, I had an appreciation of what the race team actually go through
Yeah.
in a difficult location. We were in Helsinki last year,
Yeah.
and it was pretty deep there. They
Yeah,
were
as
struggling
well.
to get
Yeah,
the boy
yeah.
to hold, and
Yeah.
and I sort of got a little taste of that today. Yeah.
And you, Prof, what was your moment of the day?
My moment of the day might well have been Sandy's team coming in on port tack with about 6 seconds before the start and appearing in the right-hand side of the video screen.
Would we describe this as a bit wild?
Well, it's, a bit of a cowboy maneuver, or a cowgirl maneuver. So, that was a bit special.
Thank you.
We're in the wild west of Norway, aren't we?
Yeah, indeed. Yes.
Thank you so much for today. Now
Thanks,
it's
Jens.
dinner, and see you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao.